So I came across this amazing motion graphic style that is usually seen in these Dan Koe short form content videos. So I'm going to show you how to do something similar, how to achieve something similar in DaVinci Resolve. So let's just play this and see what this is. So I'm just going to copy the first part regarding the circles. So here you can see the circles come in, rotation, and then they come here and then there is a timer. So I'm just going to keep this simple, very simple tutorial regarding how to use this kind of animation style. Very simplistic, very minimal. So let's head over to DaVinci Resolve. And over here, I have this timeline set at vertical resolution. So you can also change the vertical resolution. All you need to do is just make sure you have this project settings unselected, and then you can click on use vertical resolution and you will get this form. So first things first, let's drag in Fusion Composition, head over to it, drag a background, connect it to the media out, and then let's go ahead and drag in another background, change the color to white. And for the ellipses or the circles, all you need is this ellipse tool. Now, what you can do is you can drag in three different ellipses. So over here, I have ellipse 1, 2, and 3. So let's just move them in. So connect the ellipse to the background and then the background to this background. And go over to ellipse and then right click on the width and then select expressions. And then use this to connect it to the height. And now you can resize this. So I'm just going to set this to 0.1. And now what you can do is right click ellipse 1, select copy, and then go over to ellipse 2, right click, and then click on paste settings. And do the same thing for ellipse 3 as well. And now you can connect these to the ellipse 1 and then the ellipse 3 to the ellipse 2. So now we have three different circles. So the first one, the ellipse 1, let's go over at 20 frames, create a keyframe at center, and then go over at 0, and then move this out of the screen. So here you can see first animation of this first ellipse coming in. And then for the other ones, let's also create a keyframe at center. And then at 15 frames, let's just move this right here. Then at 10 frames, we can move this somewhere around here. And then at 0, we can move this out. And we're going to do the same thing for the ellipse 3. Again, keyframe at center. But this time, I'm just going to move this to this side. Again, at 10, we can do something like this. And then at 0, we can do something like this. So let's see how this looks. All right. And I think at 10, this is going too much out of the way. So let's just move this right here. And let's play this. And now it looks much better. And now at 20, we have all these circles coming in. But then at, let's say, 30, we can move this out a bit. We can move these circles out a bit, and then we will start the rotation. So here at ellipse 1, I'm going to create a keyframe at 25. Then ellipse 2, again, keyframe at 25, and ellipse 3, keyframe at 25 frames. Then at 30, move the ellipse 1 slightly out. Again, for the ellipse 2, I'm just going to move this right here. And the ellipse 3, I'm going to move this right here. And this will help us in the rotation. So now for the rotation, what you can do is simply click on this background and then select this transform. And this will help us to rotate all of these at the same time. So over here at 30, let's create a keyframe in transform at angle. And then at 40, let's change this to 360. So let's play this. Over here at 45, let's create keyframes for all these three ellipses once again. So ellipse 1, ellipse 2, and then ellipse 3. And then at 50, I'm going to move this slightly out. Okay, so slightly just above over here, somewhere around here, the ellipse 1. And then for the ellipse 2 and 3, I'm just going to drag them right over this ellipse 1. So let's select the ellipse 2, move this right here. And this is at 50 frames. So do the same thing for ellipse 3. Okay, and now if we play this, this is how it will look. And go over to transform. And then right here at 50 frames, create a keyframe at size, and then at 55, change the size to 0.8. So just to reduce the size a little bit. And then at 55, what we can do is simply move these right here, move these downwards. So go over at 60 frames, and then at ellipse 1, create a keyframe, ellipse 2, another keyframe for this one, and then ellipse 3, once again, create a keyframe. And then at 70, what we can do is just move these downwards. So this one over here, ellipse 2 over here, somewhere around here. And then ellipse 3, we can move this also right here. So this is just random, but you will see how this looks. So display this. Awesome. And now for the keyframing, just go over to spline and then select all these ellipses and make sure you select this button right here. This is zoom to fit. So this will show you all your keyframes. So here we have some keyframes. So only select these from here. Only select it up till at 20 and then hit S, because this is where the animation is, or the circles are coming in. So let's see how this looks. Okay, and then right here, right here, we have these moving out. So select these and only select these. Only select these 2 points from here and then hit S on the keyboard, and this will ease them in. Because if you do this all together, this will create some weird effect for you. It will move these circles slightly out, or it will kind of offset them, and you won't get the desired animation that you want. So let's go over at this side as well, 45, and then another S, and then over here another S. So just press S on the keyboard, and we're doing this one by one for each animation that we are doing over here. So let's play this and see how this looks. Okay, looks interesting. And then unselect these and now select transform. So here we had transform as well. We can ease this in. And here we are done with the main part of the animation, the circle animation that we saw. All right, so this is how simple it is to achieve these Dan Koe style videos. And just to make it more interesting, so just select your merge one and then hit Control space and search for soft glow. And this will add the glow effect and that you might see in some of his videos. And you can, of course, increase the gain size or the glow size to get the desired output. So at 18, it kind of resembles his style. So let's see how this looks. Okay. And of course, you can just do more interesting things over here. You can do more effects, or you can do more customization, more animations. You can move these circles again, animate them. This is up to you, but I'm just showing you the simplest, most simple way that you can achieve those Dan Koe style video or that Dan Koe style motion graphics effect. So I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.